Hi, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to send a quick little video out just to give you an idea of sort of where things are and what I think you should be doing right now. If you think you're going to be moving in the next year, um, there's a few things you should be doing. One of them is you should be speaking with a mortgage professional. You don't have to do, your credit check. You don't have to go that far because they can tell you a lot with just a basic application, and you can look at your credit report with apps. There's lots of apps that don't do hard hits on your credit, which will change your credit rating, of course. But it's very it's very important to speak to a mortgage person right now. I just saw this article come across my desk that we're starting to see mortgage rates drop. There was TD just dropped their fixed 5-year high ratio to 3.99. That's the rates for variables are dropping, and the Bank of Canada is going to keep dropping rates this year. So the other important thing that we're seeing is that as of February, we did some statistics. In the lower right-hand corner here, we see active listings. Right now, we had a 76% increase of active listings over last February. What that's saying is there are a lot of properties on the market right now, a lot to see. Average pricing, this is a 3-year from January 2022 to February this year. This is our price trend. This particular one is for Durham, but it's very reflective of where we're seeing a lot of things. Early 2022, we were at a very high peak of almost 1.2 million average, and then we've seen things really drop back significantly. This with real estate, trends are important. Everything is very, micro, in the sense that certain neighborhoods are performing differently, certain areas are performing differently. So we definitely want to keep an eye out, just in general, to see what things are doing. I'll switch this, just for argument's sake, to Toronto, and we'll have a look at what the difference is, or what the trend line is here. So, obviously Toronto is showing more volatility. The average pricing is a little higher, but we are seeing this roller coaster effect. Now, this is detached, attached houses, condo towns, semis. So this is sort of a full bucket of everything. But again, we're starting to see minor upticks and downtrends. So again, there's no lightning that's striking right now. I know there's a lot of talk about an increased numbers of powers of sale and mortgage defaults and things like that. In my experience, a power of sale is not a blazing hot deal. You're getting a house that's probably in fairly poor shape at maybe a little bit below market value for its for what you're getting. But again, the most important thing you can be doing right now is talking to your mortgage people, getting an idea of where rates are, and looking for property. And yeah, there are deals. You can, if you're ready to buy, it's a great time to go in and negotiate a deal. And we want to try to avoid this bidding war nonsense. Now's the time to do it, because there's a ton of competition on the market. So, the bidding war thing is just not going to work. Or the end result will be a really good price, in the sense that people are not, there's not enough buyer heat to really push pricing over market value. That's basically the way I look at it. So you know what? Let's get you sorted, and let's chat and see what your plans are. And why are you paying your landlord? You could be buying down your own mortgage. You could be living in your own property. Why bother paying your landlord? Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Let's talk.